Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're back in Summer of Pain, week number 5 with the Venom boss. And one of the objectives is to take Venom down with a symbiote, and I'm going to use Symbiote Supreme. And he's an excellent option. You know, if you saw my Guillotine 2099 video, basically there's really only one node that makes this fight somewhat tricky, somewhat unique, and that's if you knock Venom down with a special attack or a heavy attack and you don't have 6 or more debuffs on Venom, then you will take huge damage back. Pretty much 2 special attacks with that damage reflection back, it will kill almost every champ. You can probably get 3 off. It really depends on how much block damage you've been taking, but 3, there's no way you can survive 3 unless you're somehow healing with some healing champ. But so the strategy here with Symbiote Supreme, which makes him so good, is in his 3rd blessing where he has his attack buff, he can bleed Venom, and every hit, once he gets that max 100 genetic potential, every hit's bleeding him. So he's got 9 bleeds, 10 bleeds, 11, 12, 13, 14 bleeds. I can throw a special right now without any problem, but I'm just going to keep cycling special 3s while I have 6 or more bleeds. And and also just keep in mind, if you do have 5 bleeds on and then you parry, that parry does count as one of the debuffs that is needed to get to the 6, so you can throw with 5 bleeds and 1 parry. And if you happen to run Resonate would actually be a really helpful mastery for this one, because you can get a weakness debuff on him, and that would just help with chip damage and help require 1 less. But most of the time I'm gonna have plenty bleeds up, and I'm just gonna keep cycling L3s. So I did this a few times, and you know, a lot of the times I was trying to dance out his special 1, but when Symbiote Supreme activates his special 3, he gets all 3 of the blessings, and you can block Venom's special 2 if you're too close. You can definitely fully evade it as well, but you kind of got to be in the right range on the map to be able to do that, generally pretty easily. But if you block it, a lot of the times you'll get perfect blocks because you'll have that armor up blessing, and yeah, he will just melt. Now, a lot of these times I probably could have waited a little bit more on some of those bleed damage to you know, do its work, but you know, I threw off with like 7 or 8 bleeds. But once he gets knocked down, all of those debuffs go away, but it does do like that big, it was like 15k damage like detonated from that node. And yeah, so we're just gonna play aggressive and try to keep cycling the special 3s. I do have max deep wounds. That's just a standard mastery that I always run, and it definitely does help with the bleed damage and then keeping the bleeds up for a longer period of time. But I think in my first few runs I was trying to bait out his special 1 too much, to where I was not pushing him to special 3 or special 2 or launching my special 3 in time. And this just keep it coming, potentially block the special 2. I felt like this was much quicker, a much cleaner run than the other few that I almost had him a few times, but I messed up, and I'll show you those in just a second. But here we go. We did launch that special off with only 5 bleeds active, so I am going to take this detonation damage from the node, set up and spike. But I think because I had all those blessings active, the damage was fairly minimal. It was only like 4,000 something. But we end up getting the solo, no hits received, 154 hits in the combo. And yeah, so we knock out that objective. That was the second one, and you'll see that we cleared that. And then I'll show you, I had that was like my 4th or 5th attempt, and here's, I think that was my first attempt. I just felt like Symbiote Supremes like dash back and stuff, it just was not happening. Here's one, 4% left. Ugh, that was a killer. But yeah, hopefully this video helped. Hopefully it gives you an idea of how good Symbiote Supreme can do. Thanks for watching, fellas, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.